Okay, Dr. Patrick, so I'm going to ask you several questions. Please answer them to the best that you can, and then once we are completed, we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right, question number one. What does doctor status represent within HP?
Doctor status between HP is, you know, when the scrubs, when the scrubs need, their primary care and everything else, the doctors will help them out when it's something like that. I don't have the rest of it on top of my head.
Okay, yeah. So pretty much doctor status means leadership authority and responsibility over hospital operation. Okay, next question. What responsibilities do general practitioners have when supervising CPR teams?
Wait, can you say that question one more time?
Yes. What responsibilities do GPs have when supervising CPR teams? Did you need me to turn my volume?
Oh no, your volume's fine. I just wanted um the um the question again.
Okay. So question two is, what responsibilities do GPs have when supervising CPR teams?
We GPs, we guide during CPRs. We guide you know, the rest of the team. Making sure they're doing everything they're supposed to. You know, so once they're GPs, they can do the same thing, making sure their team is um, dropping their macros, body cam. Sometimes we'll have to lead the CPR. We just being the leader and making sure they succeed as well as us GPs.
Okay. No, I'm not sure if you heard the question. It's in regards to when you're supervising CPR teams. Like, we have the CPR trainings. Like, so it's asking what are the responsibilities of that as a GP?
What was the okay? So can you say the question again?
Yes, sir. So the question is, what responsibilities do GPs have when supervising CPR teams?
Um, trying to see what is responsibility.
So, like for example,
Um,
when you host the CPR training classes for all the new ranks, and then we set out to we let the higher ranks take out the white scrubs and up to do field training. Like how you're giving out the instructions in regards to that.
oh, okay. Teaching, like, the responsibility is to, you know, like you were saying, giving out the instructions, making sure, macros and everything, basically.
Okay, yeah. For example, so yeah, you'll lead the CPR teams and ensure proper medical procedures are followed. Okay, question number three. Why is reviewing CPR logs important?
That is important because, it shows, our progress and making sure we know we're logging everything right. If we're not logging everything right, then, we're not doing it right and most likely need more training.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, like it helps. The log helps track activity and ensure accountability, just like you stated. Like it makes sure that we are doing our CPRs correctly and doing it correct and right. Sorry for the background noise. I'm sorry. All right. So question number four: how should a GP stabilize chaos in the ER?
one, make sure my body cam is on, and make sure I'm dropping my macros, and if they can't hear me, they'll see the macros, and you know make sure whoever is in the ER wing with me, making sure they're staying professional. If that doesn't work, then I'll call PD. If PD doesn't show, then I'll call admin to handle the situation.
Okay, yeah, good answer. Yeah, so it's organize staff and stabilize ER during chaos. So good answer. All right, number 5. Why is maintaining ER coverage important?
Can you say that one more time? It lagged a little bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me know if I start to lag, okay? Because sometimes I can lose connection at moments. So let me know, and then I'll go ahead and repeat the question.
Okay.
Because I'm jumping. So hold on one second, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because... Give me one moment. I am so sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Can you hear me okay now, Dr. Patrick?
Summer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next question is why is maintaining ER coverage important?
That is important, to make sure, making sure we're getting out, the people, the citizens and, patients, making sure we're getting them out as soon as possible, making sure we are restocking on our Med-Kids pills, making sure we're passing them out, getting them out the way, making sure, it's like, making sure they're not back there causing chaos, because if we're not back there doing our job, then it's just going to be everywhere. They're going to be just causing chaos, basically.
Which, good answer. Yes. So proper coverage keeps the hospital functioning effectively. Okay. So how should GPs mentor lower ranked staff?
Um, oh, I'm just recalculating that question in my head. We as GPs monitoring those, people that the scrubs lower than us, we should, guide them. Make sure they paying attention to training. Making sure, as me as a GP myself, I always, go out and making sure, hey, you have your new macros. Making sure they're restocking. Trying to figure out the rest. Yeah, just making sure they're paying attention to training. Make sure they have their new macros. Make sure they have their checklists. Making sure they're, not going AFK. Making sure if they do go AFK, make sure they go here. Just making sure just make sure they succeed.
Okay, good answer. Yeah, you answered the question. Yeah, and it's pretty much guide, train, and support lower rank staff. Okay, so next question. What leadership qualities are required at doctor status?
Shoot, really, it's a lot. Once you become a doctor, you have a lot of responsibilities. You have to really guide, the lower rank. You're not really, a nurse. You're a doctor, so you have to, you have a lot of responsibilities. You have to, assist, you have to, assist the scrubs. You have to, guide. You have to train the scrubs. You have to do a lot. So it's really a lot to that.
Okay, yeah. So a good answer would be like strong leadership, decision making and professionalism. All right. Now, question number 8. What demonstrates readiness for a specialist doctor?
The readiness for that will, basically, joining, more departments, being active, training classes, just there's a lot of more responsibilities. Once you hit specialist doctor, it's going to, got to be like active, doing a lot more than, being a GP.
Yes. So yeah, department leadership. So leading and also consistent operational stability. Like you said, helping around, being there. All right. Next question: who is allowed to use fall chat to contact PD or Army?
Um, It'll most likely be rank. I think I'm rank 5 right now. I think it's 6 and up.
Can you name the rank names?
Specialist doctors, APs, DCPs, and the chief.
Great answer. And let's just say if none are available, then of course we'll follow the chain of command. All communication must remain professional, using proper format such as EMS to Army or EMS to PD. All right, next question. It's an MD rule question. What rule prohibits gang association or criminal activity? Hello?
MD6.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was just making sure. The only reason why I said hello is because I wanted to make sure I didn't lose connection. That's all. All right. So, our next question is, please give an example of why to call a code red. Like, why should you call a code red? Give me a few examples of the reasons you would call one.
Okay, so for example, like say if it's quiet down there and everybody I'm standing on the side of the desk and everybody's all the shrubs behind the desk and a bunch of people come in there and one of the scrubs, says something to the citizen start going off and, one of the scrubs behind the desk get out of character and a bunch of chaos. It's a lot of people that come in there causing chaos and everything. And I can't get it under control. I can't get a hold of nobody. Can't get a hold of PD. Can't get a hold of admin. Then that's when you'll call a go red 40.
Yes, good answer. And there's other examples as well, like the patient, like you said, the patient is actively disrupting hospital operations. Staff are unable to safely manage the situation alone. The situation requires leadership presence and escalation. PD and admin support may be needed to resolve it properly. Okay, so last question. How do you call a code red? Don't drop it in the chat, but verbally tell me what you call a code red. What are the two micros that you would use? You can just verbally say it. Don't drop it in the chat though.
The two micros our job will be the first one when you call it, it'll be let me see, 'cause I know I have them, but I'm not gonna drop them. See, where is it? It'll be code red, all ranks to 40 ASAP. And once everything's all, once I get the all clear from up there, or if I go up there and it's all clear, I drop the all clear, returning to your duties.
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right. So, I have some news for you. Congratulations, Dr. Patrick. You have officially passed your specialist doctor interview and taken another major step forward within leadership. Laguna HP. Reaching this point is an incredible accomplishment and reflects the time, leadership, and dedication you have invested in the department. Your next step is to begin completing the specialist doctor requirements, including logging primary care appointments, remaining active across your assigned departments, completing CPR requirements, participating in co-op missions, hosting training sessions, supervising the ER wing and lobby, leading a non-training department, co-leading training departments, submitting weekly department reports, completing patient appointments, and ensuring all required logs, body cam footage, and verifications are completed. Thank you for everything you have contributed to Laguna HP so far. We are excited to watch you continue to grow as both a leader and a physician. So what is the next department that you would like to be in, Dr. Patrick? You need 3 in total.
Okay, do you know the departments that's available?
I believe there's pharmacy available. I have to go look back at my list. I can always go ahead and send you that information over to you after we're finished, so you can just go ahead and read over them and see which ones that you like, and you can let me know then via Discord.
Yes, I do that. You can send it to me, and I'll see which one, and I'll send it to you.
Okay, that
Which one I
sounds
want to do.
perfect. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, I'm gonna salute you. Sorry. Okay, I want to salute you in a few seconds, okay? Congratulations again, Dr. Patrick. You have done great. You have shown great leadership qualities here at Laguna. You have a good spirit about you, and I'm glad that you are on your next step to as a SD here at Laguna.
Thank you.
Congrats, Dr. Patrick.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. So if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send you over that information regarding the different departments that you can look at and see which one you're interested in. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So right now you're all complete, and then I'm going to go ahead and upload your interview. And give me a moment because I'm using my YouTube NRP. So I'm going to upload that for our leadership to review, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the interview.
Of course, of course. Thank you again for your time and patience.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.